Ayo, keep it high, keep it tight. It's Jay Morse, Review Guy, back to bring you another video. Welcome back to Track Review, the series in which I review tracks of all kinds. So, something that flew under the radar completely to me was the new Pig Destroyer track, Army of Cops. And I was really excited for their upcoming album that I was hoping was going to release this year, because Pig Destroyer is my second favorite grindcore band besides Cow Decapitation, the vegan metal band I've done a lot of videos on. You can go check those out. This is my first video on Pig Destroyer, but the song's Army of Cops, the album is Headcase, and it's going to be released September 7th. So, there is something very controversial about this track. The same band that has been around a very long time and that has released the grindcore just legendary albums such as Phantom Limb, Terrifier, Prowler in the Yard, these staples for grindcore. And they are one of the most preeminent grindcore bands. They're right up there with Cow Decapitation. They're up there with Napalm Death. They're right up there with all of the mainstay like grindcore bands. This isn't a grindcore song, and it came as a complete surprise to me. So, Relapse Records, you can go listen to the song and formulate your own opinion. But this is very death metal coded with trace elements of the grindcore vocals. Now, I have to say that there is definitely something to be desired. I've heard people saying that clips from the other songs that they've heard are better than this. I've heard people saying that that the rest of the album is going to be better than this, that from clips they've heard, it sounds better than this single. Usually they release really good songs as singles, just not this band, just in bands in general. But there's one thing, just one second, I need to see something. Okay, so I just found out a couple more things that had slipped my mind. So, JR, the lead vocalist voice, I feel like it still has that charisma of a grindcore band, but he toned it down to be alongside this kind of slow, chuggy type of death metal instrumental. And I feel like he's given it his all, but there's something off about his voice. And obviously there's always that kind of deranged type of sound to his voice, but for this song, it seems like he's intentionally having to kind of restrain himself from, I guess, going as far as he really can. But his voice in general just seems a little weak, as if like maybe he is less. I guess maybe he's lacking some of the stamina, or he's getting older and his voice isn't able to do what it once could, or doing vocals for so long like this has hurt his voice. I'm not sure, but in the comment section for the video, I noticed that someone said that on the iTunes store is where you can listen to some of the clips from the album, and that this person, I doubt it watches, but Metal Michael, he said that you can listen to clips from most of the album on the iTunes store. Sounds pretty decent other than this. And decent, that's a conservative word. I feel like you might be holding back a bit. But overall, this is a song that it makes me skeptical. I'm open to new directions. Cow Decapitation, they've kind of went somewhat more death metal over time, but they've kept that original grindcore veneer that kind of got them the popularity in the first place. And it really does feel like JR has that grit to his voice still. It's just he's maybe a little bit getting a little weaker when it comes to his voice, and maybe is trying to hold himself back a little bit because of the instrumental he's playing behind. But I'm still going to cover this album when it comes out, September 7th. That's far away, but you can go ahead and look forward to that. So that's a confirmed album release that I will be covering. But I'm excited. I'm curious to see what this album is able to do. Curious, excited, skeptical. I have mixed feelings, but we'll see. So anyways, guys, my name is Jay Morse, Review Guy, and I'll talk to you guys next time on Track Review. But until then, I'm signing off saying farewell.
Oh no, what your mama gonna say when I tell her that I broke no heart? Things not the way that they used to be. Oh no, now you crying on the bathroom floor, and I guess it's the end. Well, I lost my mind and I lost my best friend.